Alright, so I forgot to show you the Jeep. I'll just put this clip in somewhere in the video if it's at the beginning. Welcome to Crazy Days Homestead. Alright. So, we got to replace the head gaskets on the Jeep. So, we got this side tore down. We got to tear this side down, and then all this stuff has to come off the front of the motor because the timing chain runs down behind this. Then there's a master chain that comes up and around like that. And then there's another timing chain over here. Then we got to pop the cams and stuff off. And get all that out of the way. Get the heads off, get them to a friend of mine that has a machine shop. Get them checked out, make sure they're true. And then we should be good. This actually didn't take us that long. I think we had probably, I don't know, a couple hours just tinkering with it. So, not too bad, but still got some work to do. But that is, we were going to take this whole front radiator assembly and stuff off, but there's enough room in there on these Jeep Liberty so you don't have to do that, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Everything looked pretty good too. There's a YouTube channel, I think it's called We Do Cars or I Do Cars or something like that. He tears down motors all the time, so we watched him tear down one of these motors, and like, if you look in there, there's like no sludge or anything built up. Everything's nice and clean. Other than like your normal wear and stuff, you know, on your cam lobes here and stuff, but they're super, like, there's no pitting or anything. So I think we'll be good. Change these head gaskets out. The manifold bolts, which I was a little worried about, but they popped right out, no problem. We did bust, so here's a manifold bolt, and there's a, let me find one. So you can see this stud is what holds the heat shield on. So I did bust a couple of them off, but I can give two rips about that. It's fine. Now this side over here, it's not going to be nearly as fun because you got your brake controller and stuff. It's in the way. Your fuse box. We did get the power steering pump off. It's just sitting there. Harmonic dampener. All that stuff. But other than that, and this Jeep's in pretty good shape, so she should last us at least a couple more years. We put brand new tires on it. Yeah, everything's, I think we'll be able to get a couple years out of it. It's good on gas. We just replaced the air conditioning pump. We didn't have to unhook any of that, so that should all be okay. And luckily for us, we got a good neighbor. Jeff's a good mechanic, so he's helping us out. So thank you, Jeffy. All right, I'll throw this in there on the video somewhere, probably at the beginning, I guess. So here we go. All right. Well, good morning. It is well, there's some clouds up there, but there's some blue skies. I just got up. We're gonna get down here and check on the pigs. I always try and do that first because they're the hardest to catch to get back inside the fence. So what have we been up to? Well, we started tearing the engine down on the Jeep, and I've been trying to catch up on, like, you know, some mowing and stuff I needed to get done around here and there. Here's some of the sunflowers I planted with the no-till drill. There's a couple of them that come up along here. Guess I might have planted them too deep. I don't know. Hey, pig, 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 pig. Well, let's see if we can set you up here. Somewhere where you can see. Hell, that ought to work. So I'm fermenting some corn. Pigs love fermented corn. Smells like moonshine. Dump a little bit of that water. Hey, pig, pig. There you go. Put some over there. Pig, 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 pig. So what I'm basically doing is I give them a little bit of this fermented corn each day and call to them, so kind of train them to the being called in. Pig, 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 pig. So they know there's, when I call them, there's food. Now, I still don't trust them to, so you can see I still got my ladder set up here with the hard fence, because I still don't trust them to not to run through the electric. So I just set this up every day and go in here, check their feeder, make sure it's working right. Make sure there's no shorts on the fence. Yeah, feeder seems to be working good, and I know I just put some in it yesterday, so what do you think, Big Big? I don't hear any shorts anywhere. Of course, everything's a muddy mess, but because it rained this morning. Unlock that thing. Does that lock? Unlock. Well, I found my tripod, or my selfie stick, or whatever you want to call it. Combination. Alright, so the pigs are good. Wife, she's got to take a trip, so she's going to be going about an hour one way. big hunk of mud on my shoe. So I gotta go up here and get the chicken tractor, chicken some water. So I think that's where we'll head next. I thought I'd just bring you with me along with me today. So we started cleaning up this mess. This was the Harbor Freight tent that got hit when we had that microburst. So Jay Bird's been cleaning some of that up, putting it on the scrap trailer. There's the baler. I got it cleaned out for the most part. There's the hay bind. Still got the sickle bar on the John Deere, and there's Steve's tiller. Here's his brilliant seeder. Look right there, he snapped that angle iron off the other day. Got to get that fixed. This thing, I don't even know if this thing works. I imagine it would. I don't know, it's in pretty rough shape. Steve said he made the mistake of spreading lime with it, and I think it was either lime or fertilizer. I want to say it was lime. Or he tried to spread lime with it, and number one, it didn't work. He said don't ever do that. And it started eating the metal. Jay's got the square body out. He put her up for sale. I don't know if he's working on it or what. That's a 12 valve. It is a cool truck, and that thing will go anywhere. Oh, let's look inside. Yep, it's exactly what you would expect. Hi, Jake. So this whole mess here is just driving me crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but this is not staying like this. Underneath here is a whole bunch of stuff. I can't deal with it anymore. Where is the end of that hose? All right, let's get some water. Oh, Jay hooked it up to the... All right, stand by. Oh, come on now. I really do. Let's pick this thing up here a little bit. I really do like that water. That thing will hold a full 5 gallon, and it keeps it up off the ground. So Teen got that at a yard sale pretty cheap, but they do work really good. I really do like them. I think I'd probably actually buy one of those brand new. Well, Teen, she left, but she sent me text. She said those guys needed water. She needs me to get her hay for the horse, and then I think I need goat hay here. I'll have to go in and look. Trying to get ready for fall winter here the best I can. I need to get them calves. It's kind of hard because well, you got to depend on other people, and it doesn't. It's hard to remember that your priorities are not other people's priorities. So anyway, all right, here we go. All right, well, I had to see a guy about a horse, so got that taken care of. Let's go in here and see what we got for hay for the goat. Oh, I got you see that wire right there? So I got the electric hooked up back up to the green shed the other day. This place is a freaking disaster. All right, so we got like two squares left. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get goat hay. Yeah, we baled that weedy field there this year, and I mean, it wasn't half bad hay, but I'd have fed it if I had to. Cows would have ate it fine, they wouldn't have cared. Horses, not so much. But anyway, we baled that field. We got a pretty good wagon load off that field, and then Jeff, he's feeding it. He has 3 goats that he's trying to get rid of, but he's been feeding it to them. So if you guys want some goats, put a comment down below, let me know. I'll have Jeff get a hold of you. I was watching Holler Homestead the other day, and Ben made a comment. He said something like, the more stuff you have, the more your stuff own, or the more stuff you own, the more your stuff owns you. And ain't that the truth? I laugh because I'm like, yeah, I got stuff sitting all over the place. All right, so they threw this barrel dolly out at work the other night, and a big hunk of carbon fiber stuff. And I was like, well, don't know what I can use that for, but I'll probably use it for something. So I just brought it home. But anyway, we got to get in the truck here and go down, unload this stuff, and then we're going to go get hay. All right, here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that ticking. I got an exhaust manifold leak on the passenger side. I got to get fixed here. Yeah, so I'm still waking up. When we get back here, I'll take you and show you what we got done on the Jeep engine so far. Yeah. All right. Stand by. All right, we're gonna load this thing. This thing weighs like 100 pounds. It's not like... Oh, it is too early in the morning. The heavy end is at the bottom. Yeah, so these things are built like a tank, and they make a good dolly. This wheel broke, which I can replace, no big deal. And that thing, it's made to pick up 55-gallon drums, but we can put a plate there on the bottom and just use it for a regular dolly. And then this is actually off of a an operating table. They threw it out, and it's a big sheet of carbon fiber, which is really strong. So I thought, well, maybe I can use it for something. So for now, I'll just leave it sit there. I actually looked them up online. If you knew how much those things cost. Well, they're about new ones. Come on, I don't know what is going on with this tripod today. The new ones are about $10,000. So if that tells you anything. But I figured I was looking at it there and I was like, well, I could use that for like a tree stand thing or something or whatever. I don't know, something for on the tractor. Who knows? I'll figure something out. Or just make a shelf out of it. All right, we're gonna go get hay. Stand by. All right. I've been here. I'm trying to get the tripod to work right. What in the world? Okay. So we'll lock that. Where can I put you here? Where you can see. Well, let's try right here. Can you see over there? Well, let's just do it this way. All right. Now, this is still last year's hay. Okay, now that second cutting hay I made last year, we got a little bit of that left. And I told Teen, because the horse, come on, the horse does prefer it, but so it's a little hard to see in here, but basically right here, this is what's left of the second cutting hay from last year. And the first cutting hay, there's a little bit in here, but basically all that clean back to there is this year's stuff. Everything on this side of the barn is ours, and everything on that side of the barn is the neighbor. So nothing better than having a full hayloft going into winter. All right, well, let's go to the house. We'll get this stuff unloaded, and then we'll work on the next project, which these hedge trimmers right here, I borrowed them from work. I asked the boss if I could borrow them. He said he didn't even know we had them. But anyway, he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to do a little hedge trimming here. And, yeah, go from there. All right, stand by. You know, I was just thinking, I don't even know if these things are going to work. So I just pulled the truck off the road here about halfway. We're going to bring these down here. I better turn my four ways on in case someone comes down the road. Alright, well, let's take these down here, because problem is, like, this is a big mold flow of rows right here. And that scruffy thing, every time I mow, it hooks onto me. So let's set the camera up. Yeah, I gotta tell you, that don't look too bad. Well, let's try and trim some of this stuff up. I can keep the camera from falling over. Oh, buckets. Let's see. Will you sit there? And can't, yeah, okay. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Well, let's try it over here. That might work. Yeah, so this is all forsythia. Now right here is my line marker. So it used to be over here and it grew all this way out here. So I'm trying to trim this stuff back and open this up a little bit. But at least I know they work now. That's what I needed. So I am just going to call that quits for now and go take care of the rest of the stuff I gotta do. Stand by. Well, I forgot I had my tailgate down, ran into the grill. That's okay. It's fine. Yep. See, it's fine. Well, we've been storing the hay in here because the horse trailer's down there waiting on calves. All right, so we got all that in here. That should hold her over for a little while. We'll go down here and unload this stuff. Stand by. So I wanted to say about this DR fence trimmer. I really do like this thing. And I tried something different when I was mowing with it the other day, and it worked a whole lot better. So the verdict's still out, but right now it's a absolute yes. You look like you're sore. You just get up.
I feel like crap.
Oh well. Yeah, there's some sort of bug going around. All right, we'll set you up there. Make sure you can see. I can get this, Jaybird. You don't have to help. That sounds like a good plan. It's beautiful out. All right, so yeah. All right, chickens are done. Got hay. Not sure what time it is. Jaybird's selling his big Lincoln welder. was gonna do something else this morning. What the crap was it? Now I can't remember. Jaybird, he's not feeling so good. Well, at that time of year, they'll start spreading every kind of virus they can to make you sick.
Well, I found my chair for today.
Alright, well, that's going to do it for today's video. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you on the next one. Here we go.